Good morning, beautiful people. Anton here from Warhorse Training. I'm here today with Libby. So, say hi, Libby. Hi, Libby, she says. We're here today to talk about child frustration. So, it's something that I do. It's quite unique to Swindon. The closest bearer for this is actually over Oxfordshire way. It's something that you need a lot of qualifications to be able to support, harness, and help people with, which I'll get onto in a minute without boring you. What is Child Fustration Intervention Training? Now, what it is it's basically a variation of cognitive-based therapy, play therapy, but instead of playing with toys, we are actually playing with things that you can vent your frustration out on. So I'm going to give you the grand tour of this place, just so you know what you're after. This is where we do our martial arts. This is a square that's covered. We've got a bit of grip. We've got our Zen garden. I'm big into growing good, healthy plants. We've got a rockery that have got frogs and newts and various other things that come in. And over this end, we've got kegs. Kegs are for slamming. We've got tyres. Tyres are for flipping. Tyres are for carrying. Tyres are for sledgehammering. Okay? Little seating area that we do develop depending on how many people are coming. Ignore that, we're having some work done. We've got a makiwara, which is for hitting, taking the impact and moving forward. This emulates a stomach. This emulates a head. As we go into our training room, you will notice random boxes everywhere. So like that one there, it's just got training gear in really. We come into our training room. We've got lights. Let there be light. We have our own little section here of balls. So these are slam balls. We've got wall balls. We've got a log that we can lift. And multiple other bits and pieces like weights, hex bar. I'm not just going to walk around and list everything. This is where your workout of the day goes. As you can see, everybody's got a different workout. It's all tailored and personal to you based on your interests and based on you kind of what you want to achieve. We even have fraction weights as little as 0.25. So little biscuits that we could pop on the end to get your true PB. So rather than you going up in 1.25 increments or 2.5 increments at the gym, in our training room you can go back up in such little amounts. So my 1 rep max for bench press is 162.025. My 5x5 is 140 flat, but it could be 140 fat and a half, you know. So there's multiple different things we do there. Okay, we have a little rocky bed. Inside here, you'll notice loads of other bits and pieces I'm not naming, power bags, all the rest. It's just showing a little bit of a grand tour. We've got some tombstones, sandbags. We also do Nerf gun fights, so this is going to be quite new to us, which is going to be actually really, really cool. And we've got some weighted vests in there again for marine circuit training. More battle ropes than we know what to do with, more weights underneath there than we know what to do with. So we've got everything you need essentially for your functional fitness training, martial art training, personal training needs, or like I said, child frustration. As of next year, we are going to market ourselves mainly towards child frustration. We will do everything else as well, but the reason why is because I get such a really lovely sense of well-being and kind of happiness. It makes me content training people, supporting people with additional needs and making them have a safe environment to be able to be the best version of themselves and push themselves into fitness and take that next challenge. So that's what we're going to be moving forward to as of next year. We'll still do everything else. We'll still do massage, still do hairdressing, still do martial arts, still do PT, still do marine circuit training. We'll still do mature client fitness, chair fitness, mobility, all that wonderful stuff. But we're going to really zone in and get behind the council, which are already supporting us, get behind the schools, which are already supporting us, get behind childcare settings, which are already supporting us, as well as nurseries, and really focus on kids with additional needs or they just need that additional support through frustration therapy. On the back of that, obviously battle ropes and various other things, but I'm just going to walk you into our training, onto our area. We have a toilet area for everybody, so I'm not going to walk you through it. And we have all of the pad gear for everybody to hit, kick pads, you name it. It is a pantry, it does have other things in, but essentially that's what it's for. And like I said before, black belt, third dan in martial arts. These are all my clients, so I'm not going to show you that. And yeah, if you fancy the Nerf gun section, we're going to have some good fun with it. So during our sessions, we do talk and we do unknit the pathway of how people feel, what they're going through in life, and obviously allow them a free and safe environment to kind of explore and to kind of unload a little bit of how they're feeling onto us without judgment. But ultimately, we're doing it based around a workout. The workout's all based around frustration type things, from keg slams, tire smashers, hammers, sledgehammers. We've got a little Maki here, so Makiwara. So we sit there and we punch, and we take the impact and get the feel for it. We do battle ropes, we do weight training, kettlebells, slam balls where we're slamming it on the floor, wall balls where we're squatting and throwing. Anyway, you've seen the videos, you know what it is. We don't do a lot of videos talking. So Libby's been with me for quite a while now, training and doing elements of volunteer work through the, what's it called you volunteer through again? Duke of Edinburgh. So she does the Duke of Edinburgh, and then she's doing a week's worth of volunteer work here as well. So that being said, what's your assumption of Child Fustration Intervention Training?
Well, I think that it's to basically give them a place they can get frustrated at, and obviously punch stuff. And it's a safe place to do it, and a place where no one can get harmed. Perfect.
That's exactly it. It's providing that safe place for people, so when they have an anger outburst or an issue, they can actually get an outlet without taking it out at the loved ones at homes. Now, I support kids with ASD, so spectrums of autism, PTSD, trauma, all these neurospicy people, neurodivergent people, ADHD, serotonin imbalance, the list is long. Also support people with physical incapabilities, and that can cause frustration. Also ex-military people with my marine circuit training. We'll go on to the qualifications later because that's boring. Now here, I always recommend, depending on the child, an X amount of sessions a week. Now, if